we've created a new opening playlist, and this one is on the French defence. So we've gone through all our stock of videos that I've recorded in the past. There's well over 1,200 now, and selected 21 videos that all feature the French defence and put them into one playlist for easy access. I think this is a great resource if you want to study French strategy. Well, for both colours actually, for both white and black. And what I'd like to do is give you an overview of the variations that are covered in these 21 games. So, the opening moves. All these games feature e4, e6. With the King's Indian attack, sometimes they arrive, the typical King's Indian attack, via a different move order. But anyway, let's start from this point. So, there are actually, speaking of that variation, there are actually 4 games that feature d3, or a transposition to this variation with d5. So we've got Fischer, Miyagi-Mazur in a classic, Giri Nakamura and Svidler Karyakin. Now they're very interesting because white takes on d5 and goes for a different kind of position to the normal King's Indian attack. And there's a Kasparov short game which features an absolutely brutal attack by Kasparov. That is really worth watching. Now, d4, d5. So most games start from this point. There's one Tarrasch, which is another Kasparov short game. Again, an absolutely brutal attack by Gary. If you want to have great fun, then please check out that game. But the majority of games in this playlist feature the classical variation. So you'll find, for example, Karyakin Carlsen, Karyakin Adiban, Giri Hari Krishna. They're all wins for black in this variation. But then there are wins for white in Anand Peltier, Caruana Akobian, Hari Krishna Studa, and Karyakin Ho Ifan. But 7 games with this variation, and that doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is really taken over as the main line of the French, far more so than the Winnower. But there are games in the Winnower as well. So, for example, we've got Caruana Lenderman in this variation with c5. We've also got this variation with Bishop a5 played in Georgiadis Carlsen and Naiditz Tregubov, 2 games from this year. So this is enjoying a bit of a resurgence, so that might be worth checking out. Well, for both colours actually. We've also got a sideline by Fischer. This was a favourite of Fischer's early on in his career. I'm not sure I would particularly recommend it, but well, it's a very interesting line. If you like really wild positions, then this is worth looking at. And there's also a line played by Carlsen that I've recommended in one of my DVDs actually, and that's Bishop d3, and white simply goes for very active piece play. Then we have a few games played with d takes e4 and knight takes e4. Well, this isn't the traditional French pawn structure. It has more in common with the Caro-Kann actually. And then there's one game with the so-called Fort Knox variation. That is an utter crush. David Howe, the English Grandmaster, defeats Keith Arkle, who specialises in this opening. And then we have 2 games by Caruana on the white side of this. Caruana Milov and Caruana against Berg. And, well, if you want a good idea of how white should pursue an attack, then Fabiano gives very good ideas in those games. So there we go, 21 games in this playlist. If you're looking for more detail on the French defence in general, or looking for a repertoire for black with the French defence, then I warmly recommend my DVD or download, depending on how you want to consume the material. And you can get that from the ChessBase online shop. You'll find details in the description. I've been a big fan of the French defense for years. I've played it with black, but also played it on the white side as well. And it's a really rich opening. And of course, very, very popular because against e4, you're guaranteed to get it basically. And you can also arrive at the French via d4 as well. I've often played e6, and you'd be surprised how many people actually play e4 in this position, and then I'm very happy. So there we are. Well, I hope you enjoy this playlist, and well, let me know how you find it. Thanks very much.